This is the WKBN High School Football Game of the Week pregame show, sponsored by Valorec.
No one takes a break tonight. We get after them for 4 quarters. You take what you want. It's your time. Go get it done, baby. Come on.
Well, hi again, everybody. At long last, the high school football season has arrived. And what better way to start as state powers Canfield and West Branch will face off as we kick off the 22nd season of the WKBN High School Football Game of the Week. I'm Chad Krispinski alongside Ryan Allison. This one should be really special on the first Friday night of the season.
Yeah, Chad, it's week 1, but there is a playoff feel tonight with these two teams. And we'll see two of the most talented quarterbacks in the state squaring off in the season opener.
No doubt. Let's take a look at tonight's matchup notes. This is the 32nd meeting all time between the two premier football programs in the Valley.
Yeah, West Branch has the edge in the all-time series, 22-9. Warriors also 8-3 when playing at home at Clinton Haycock Stadium.
Now, the last time the Cardinals and Warriors met was back in 2003 with West Branch coming away with a 23-14 win. Let's take a closer look at Canfield. Head coach Mike Pavlansky entering his 22nd year as a head coach, having piled up 162 career wins.
Yeah, he's been the model of consistent winning. Under his watch, the Cards have posted a record of 50-9 over the last 5 seasons. In fact, Canfield has had just 3 losing seasons over the last 21 years, and they've made the playoffs 11 times.
Leading the way for Canfield this fall, senior standout quarterback Brock Lowry. Coach Pavlansky says Lowry is one of the very best athletes to ever come out of Canfield High School.
Yeah, he's a big-time player and headed to the Big Ten, having already committed to Indiana. Lowry, also a member of our WKBN Big 22 last season, after shattering the single-season school record at Canfield with over 1,900 yards passing. He also rushed for 871 and accounted for 30 total touchdowns.
Coach Pavlansky also says Lowry is like another coach on the field. Brock says his best physical attribute is the toughness he brings to the field every time out, both mentally and physically. He's a dual threat, and he says he wants opposing defenders to feel it when he runs the ball.
He's very accurate throwing the football. He's a tremendous runner. He's very physical, just like the rest of their team. And he makes plays that after it breaks down, he doesn't beat himself. He's very controlled in what they're asking him to do offensively, and just a very hard worker, you can tell as well. So he's going to be a challenge to stop or at least try and slow down.
He's a really big kid. When you look at him, you don't really want to tackle him. He throws a really nice ball, I feel like, and he's I would say we're a little similar. We extend the play with our legs more, and we can do that. We keep our eyes downfield. I feel like we're very similar, and he's a lot bigger than me.
When we come back, we'll turn our attention to West Branch. The explosive Warriors are led by another one of the area's premier quarterbacks. You're watching the WKBN High School Football Game of the Week.
You're watching the WKBN High School Football Game of the Week pregame show.
And welcome back as the countdown to kickoff continues. Let's now turn our attention to West Branch, one of the most successful teams recently, but the winds of change have blown in Beloit.
Yeah, the Warriors have a new head coach this fall. After leading the program to 21 wins over the last 2 years, Ken Harris stepped down from the job, allowing Tim Cooper to take the reins.
But it's safe to say he's no stranger to the Warriors football program.
That's right. He's been on the coaching staff since 2017. Cooper served as the offensive coordinator the last 2 seasons and lit up the scoreboard. His Warriors averaged nearly 47 points per game last year.
Not to mention 2 Eastern Buckeye Conference titles and the program's first 10-0 regular season since 2004. But Coach Harris is still on the staff to help Cooper along the way. Coach Cooper enters his first season as head coach with plenty of momentum surrounding the West Branch program.
Yeah, the Warriors were awesome last year. They finished the season 13-1, eventually falling to state runner-up Ursuline in the regional championship game. They also won a 2nd straight league title, their first back-to-back conference crown in more than 20 years.
The West Branch success is due in large part to All-State quarterback Drew DeShields.
Yeah, he was also a member of the WKBN Big 22 last year, and for good reason. DeShields broke the school record with 3,659 yards passing. He also rushed for over 1,100 yards and accounted for a staggering 57 touchdowns last season.
Coach Cooper can't say enough good things about Drew. He calls him a smart quarterback and a true competitor with a tremendous work ethic. He says Drew's best attribute is making plays that are drawn up in the dirt. He's very dangerous with his feet outside the pocket. He put on 15 pounds during the offseason, which will make him even more difficult to bring down.
Oh, he's a great leader. As Brock is a leader for us, you can see on the field he's a leader for them. He throws the ball extremely well. I think people, because he threw the ball for 4,000 yards last year, I think people forget about his athleticism and how much he can hurt you in the run game.
Yeah, he's definitely athletic. I mean, he could extend plays a lot with his legs, what I've seen on film, and he's a great thrower. I mean, they throw the ball a lot during the game, so it takes a lot to be a manager of the game like he is, and a lot of respect to him.
Which brings us to our keys to the game. Canfield is looking to win the turnover margin. Cardinals head coach Mike Pavlansky says this is especially important in week 1 of the season.
West Branch, on the other hand, looking to play with pace. You see, the Warriors want this game to be a shootout. Coach Cooper says he wants Canfield chasing it all night long. And finally, both sides are looking to stop the run or at least slow it down. A solid ground game will certainly open up the pass, and that could make it a long night for either defense.
Should be something special. The spotlight shining brightly on high school football's biggest stage. We're just about ready for the opening kickoff. Canfield and West Branch face off next in the WKBN High School Football Game of the Week.